until you're good, nobody's going to give you permission to sing. And this creates a paradox. How do we generate confidence, enough confidence to maintain practice and work to get good if we haven't got permission to sing, if nobody's giving us any encouragement? There's various ways we can generate confidence. And when we're learning to sing, what's key is to generate confidence from within, not from the outside. So rather than looking for validation from other people, rather than looking for permission from other people, wow, you're so good, you've got to keep singing, you must keep singing, that type of thing. Rather than searching for that to build your confidence, you've got to search within. And the question is, how do we find that permission within ourselves to sing? Now, I would argue that the best way, the most practical way, is to understand perspective. Understand the process you're in and understand that your perspective needs to shift. Other people are listening to you sing, and they are judging you in the moment. Are you good at what you do? Are you talented? Are you skilled? Do you sound good? Do you move them emotionally? If the answer is no to those things, then they can go to 1,000 other places to get their buzz, to get their kick. And that's what the audience is concerned about. They want their drug. They want their buzz. And if you can't give it to them now, then they can go somewhere else. That is their perspective. Now, your perspective is, the challenge of your perspective is firstly to not get sucked into all of that. And secondly, to find a longer term perspective. To think forward, to look ahead and give yourself permission based on where you're going to end up, not on where you are. So, for example, you are performing thinking, okay, what am I figuring out at the moment in order to benefit me down the line? Where am I going in 5 years? How am I going to get to become a good singer in a few years' time, in 5 years' time, in 10 years' time? A vision, a broader vision of yourself that has a span of time in front of you. Then you can give yourself permission, because you can say, well, I need to sing. I need to work at this now to get better in the future. And if I don't work at this now, then there is no potential for improvement down the line. So you've got no choice. You deal with the consequences of singing now and the struggles of singing now in order for that longer term vision to grow, to develop and to bear fruit. And you, like I said, you give yourself permission based on those variables. You're always thinking on those terms. When things don't go well, you are always referring back to, well, what is the broader vision? Where am I going? Where am I going to end up? Rather than getting bogged down in the moment. Now, as you get good, you return to the moment. You return to developing confidence in the now. But there needs to be a balance. The further you are away from your destination, the more you need to look ahead and constantly be reinforcing that vision and that permission in the now in order to get to that vision. Conversely, you balance the other way as you get better and better. You can enjoy the moment, you can sing in the now, you're going to get a lot of reinforcement from other people at that point. But the question is how to get to that point. And unless you're able to generate momentum in the now, unless you're able to give yourself permission to sing, you're never going to get to the point where other people are going to give you permission to sing. So the practical reality of all of this is that you have no choice. You've got to find a way to rationalize where you're at and where you're going. And if that involves ignoring the failures of today in order to get to tomorrow, then that's what it involves. Many times in life, you're kind of backed into a corner in terms of you've either got to give up because you just aren't very good at what you do, or you've got to make the equation work one way or another. You've got to find a way to make 2 + 2 = 4 rather than 3. And if that involves looking far ahead and assessing where you're at today and judging that based on where you're going, then that's what you need to do. But it all involves finding a way to succeed, finding a way to make the maths add up, and giving yourself enough time to create that broader vision for the future and end up where you want to go, end up at that destination. And that involves giving yourself permission to sing and finding a way to do that. So change your perspective, flip it round, and stop looking outside for other people to give you that permission and validation, and realize as a struggling singer, as a harder case singer, you're going to have to look ahead and you're going to have to generate that permission from within, and realize nobody's going to say to me, you're the one, you're Neo from the Matrix. They're not going to say that. They're going to say to you, no, you're not ready, you can't do it, you cannot do it, give up, give up, give up. You have to have the courage to avoid and ignore that, and you have to find that permission from within and give yourself that permission to sing today in order to get towards your goals tomorrow and in the future. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, guys. Hit me up, subscribe, all that good stuff, thumbs up, and if you want help, one-on-one tuition, feel free to book a lesson through my website or drop me an email, links in the description. Or if you're interested in vocal technique and you just want to know more, pick up my ebook called Becoming a Natural Singer. Again, links in the description. I'll see you very soon. Take care. Bye-bye.